The ODM party stands at a crossroads, shaken by the demise of its founding leader of 2 decades, Raila Odinga.
Well, as cabinet secretaries and senior officials allied to the party rallied behind their cooperation with President William Ruto's government, one man seemed to break ranks.
ODM Secretary General and Nairobi Senator Edwin Sifuna stood firm, rejecting the spirit of the handshake between Ruto and the late Odinga.
Well, Sifuna was the lone dissenter as others watched in silence from the sidelines. NTV's Laban Shaban reports.
Even before the founder and party leader of the Orange Democratic Movement, Raila Odinga, was laid to rest, widening cracks within the 20-year-old political outfit were already on full display.
I want to request that the speakers that will come from now to focus on the occasion of today and be very brief.
During the state funeral, Master of Ceremony and Deputy President Professor Kithure Kindiki urged speakers to keep their tributes focused on celebrating Odinga's life, but in truth, the political undertones were inevitable. Raila's story was politics itself, his allies, rivals and proteges, all shaped by his towering influence. To expect restraint at this farewell was to overlook the essence of who he was and what he represented, a man whose name and politics were one and the same.
Baba amelala, baba aenda salama. Lakini jua kwamba papa wameamka sasa. Wamesema kwamba kulala kwako chama cha ODM kitalala. Nataka nihakikishie umati huu. Chama cha ODM sasa ndio tumeanza mapambano.
This is not the time to push divisive narratives in ODM. This is not the time.
Yet even Sifuna's call for unity underscored the unease within. His cautionary tone spoke volumes about a party struggling to stay intact in the absence of its founder. For Odinga's loyalists who took to the stage, it seemed the enigma of Kenyan politics had outlived the man himself. His words, like much of his politics, were open to interpretation. And now, each of his lieutenants appear to be reading a different meaning to answer the question, which way for ODM?
Baba Raila Amolo Odinga alikaa pale hoteli ya Serena the whole of afternoon mpaka late in the evening, na alikuwa na summon watu, anawaita, anawaongelesha. Mimi am lucky, I was one of the people. Nikiwa kule Senate, baba akaniita, nikakaa na yeye pale Serena. Na hiyo siku baba was in high spirit na alifungua roho mambo yake.
Na waomba viongozi msiingize maneno kwa mdomo ya mtu ambaye amelala. Alisema yeye mwenyewe. Akasema kama chama lazima tujiandae kwa ajili ya uchaguzi wa mwaka 2027. Na wale ambao wanaeneza mambo mengine hapa, baba alisema, who has told you? Who has told you? Who has told you? Kwa hivyo, sisi tutafuata the last standing instruction ya baba.
The last instruction he left us with, and with a very clear mind. And I remember him speaking at the burial of the late Dr. Phoebe Asio, and he said he made a clear decision to work with you for the stability and unity of the nation inside the broad-based government. That is the last standing instruction that Baba gave us. And as a people and as a party, that is where we will stand.
As some ODM leaders showered praise on the party's cooperation with the ruling UDA, a political marriage that has clearly unsettled ODM Secretary General Edwin Sifuna and thrust him into the heat of internal dissent, Sifuna stood his ground.
I, as Sifuna, will do everything in my power to keep this party united and together. Even in the face of open provocation, Baba, you know what I am talking about. You know why I'm saying that.
Mwaka 2027, we will not be in the opposition. Mambo mawili yatafanyika. Agosti tunapiga kura. September, we are either in government or we are government.
Following Odinga's passing, the mantle has been handed over to his elder brother, Siaya Senator Dr. Oburu Oginga, who is now acting party leader. The battle now extends beyond the party's direction to its executive leadership, the same leadership once firm enough to bridge the divide between government and opposition. And in a tone of finality, President William Ruto sided with those pushing for the broad-based alliance, brushing off dissenters within the emerging Kenya Moja alliance.
ODM will either form the next government or be part of the next government. Ile kitu siwezi kukubali. Na nitafanya juu chini, Mungu anisaidie. Ni wale ambao wanataka kung'oa chama ya ODM na kwenda kuchezea karata ya upinzani kule nje. Hiyo haitawezekana.
All the former ODM heavyweights now serving in President Ruto's government have vowed to keep the spirit of cooperation alive, insisting their move into government is not a betrayal, but an extension of Raila Odinga's vision of unity and national dialogue. Laban Shaban, NTV.
Zainab, safe to say ODM has a splitting headache.
A good one, but certainly that is what unraveled today. You could hear the statements, and even the weight of those statements were quite deep, you know.
Exactly, and
right.
Sifuna again standing firm against the wave.